Okay, welcome back. Toby Milroy here again, Vice President for AMS, and let's do a quick tour of our dashboard. And there's one thing I'd like to say and one feature I'd like to point out quickly in this video. One is that our objective for this dashboard is to be able to give you unbiased, really sort of a high-level look at the actual performance of your business. As a martial arts school operator, for many, many, many years in multiple locations, I know how easy it is to get distracted on the day-to-day operations of your business and to forget to look at the metrics, right? To forget to track the performance of your staff and in fact track your own performance. So the dashboard is designed to give you a top-down look at what's happening in your school in a very clear way, and also the ability to drill into each of these metrics, to drill into each of these numbers so that you can take quick action on those, on the metrics that are being reported. So I want to show you a quick feature here. We'll walk through each of these individual stages here in future videos. But for today, for this purpose, I just want to show you how these things kind of work. As you mouse around, you'll see that there are hotspot areas that you can click. Some are buttons and some are labels and things like that. So what I wanted to show you quickly in this video is that there are two sort of hotspots by most of these metrics. Let's look at your active agreements for a second over here. Again, this is test data, so for privacy's sake, I didn't want to use anyone's real data, so some of this may look a little funny. But if you look at our active agreements over here, you see that it says I have 39 active agreements. Well, there are two hotspots in this active agreement area. There's the label, active agreements, and there's the actual bar, this blue bar here, that tells me my result. If I hover over just the label where it says active agreements and click that, it gives me a little description of what an active agreement actually is. So this says that these are the total number of active agreements with course dates who are past today, right? So obviously if the course is expired, it's not going to count them here. And it also includes my trial agreements. So it's giving you sort of a hint. It's sort of letting you know what this number really is behind the scenes. And then as we know, many schools have different and very different definitions for what is an active agreement. Some count trials, some don't. Some count, this is just sort of to give you an idea of exactly what we're calculating here. And then if I click on the actual bar itself, the blue bar, the metric, the measurement, you'll see that I actually get the list of those people, of those 39 people. So you'll see here that I'm showing 1 to 5 of 39 records, right? So I'm showing these 39 active agreements, these 39 buyers and students. So if I wanted to email this entire group, I could just go to my group action button and I could click send an email. If I wanted to click just a couple of them and email them that way, I could do that as well. If I wanted to send them all a text message, I could do the same thing. If I wanted to go to an individual record here and maybe look at their agreement summary, I could do that. If I wanted to upgrade their agreement, I could do that here. If I wanted to delete their agreement or renew their agreement or extend their agreement or print it or whatever the case might be, I could do all that from here. I could also use these filters to slightly change the criterion here. So again, these are current agreements, right? These are current agreements that have all upgrade types, and they're all agreement types. So let's say, for example, I just wanted my after-school people. So I could switch off this agreement, and I could say, okay, I only want to see my AMS Kids members. Or maybe I only want to see my trial agreements. I could set the filter that way, right? Or maybe I could filter my course date or whatever you like. And then, of course, I can just turn the filters all the way off. So again, this is a very powerful tool. The dashboard in itself, again, the big lesson for today is that in most of the metrics in the dashboard, you'll find that there is an area that I can click that gives me a definition of what that metric is, and an area that I can click that actually gives me the actionable list of people who meet that criteria. So have fun, click around a little bit, see what all these things do for you. Our intent is that for power users of Atlas Martial Arts software, for power school operators, you'll be able to get 99% of all the information you're going to need in one glance here at the dashboard, and you're going to know exactly where to focus on your staff training, exactly where to focus in your internal systems, and this is going to give you that information quickly and easily, and you'll also be able to take action in any of those areas. So again, click around a little bit, see what all those things do, and we'll talk soon. Thanks.